Okay, so let's start with today's lesson. Today is 18th of January. 18th January 2021. Today is Monday. This is your math class, and we are solving exercise number 6D at your book page number 166. And what's the topic for this exercise?
Parallel and perpendicular lines.
Very good. The topic is parallel and perpendicular lines. Okay. So first of all, I want to tell you that I want to give you the short review of yesterday's lesson, that what we have done yesterday. Yesterday we have done that if the lines are parallel, if the lines are parallel to each other, then their slopes are equal. Is it?
Yes.
If two lines are parallel, so their slopes are equal to each other. Like if the line 1 is there, its slope is m1, and the second line is slope is m2, their slopes are equal. What if the lines are perpendicular?
m1 is equal to minus 1 over m2.
Yes, we can write that the product of m1 and m2, the product of the slopes of two lines, that will be equal to -1. Or if any one value is given, any one slope is already mentioned, so we can use the formula, this one also, that the second slope will be the negative reciprocal of the other one. It can be m1, it can be m2 also. So this we have done yesterday, and then I told you about the collinear points. What are the collinear points?
They are the
Ma'am,
points
points that lie on the same line.
Three or
Very
more points that lie on the same line.
Very good. The three or more points which lies on the same line. If this is a point A, this is a point B, this is a point C. So these 3 points, we can say that A, B, and C are collinear. Why collinear? Because they lie on the same line. They lie on the same line. And the thing about the collinear is that if you want to prove that how these points are collinear, so keep in your mind that their slopes are equal. Any slopes of any 2 points, you can keep them equal. Like the slope of point A to B, slope or gradient is the same thing. Slope of AB is equal to slope of BC. Slope of BC, and that is equal to slope of AC. If you want to take the slope of AC, that is also equal. So we can say that their slopes, the collinear point slope is equal to each other. Then continue with the question number 3. We have done yesterday question 1, question 2, and question 3B part. So we have to start from question number 3A part. Yes, boys. The points are given already. There are 4 points given to you. One is O, and its coordinates are 0 and 0. What are the coordinates of A? Yes, beta. What are the
2
coordinates of
and
A?
3K.
2 and 3k.
2 and 3K. And the B for
4K, 6.
4K and 6. 4K and 6. And for C,
10K and 7.
10k and 7.
10K and 7. But the A part, read the A part of the question.
The points O, A, and B are collinear.
Yes, the points O, A, and B are collinear. So how we will prove that they are collinear? By keeping their slopes equal. So we can write here that the slope of OA and AB we can keep. The slope of OA is equal to slope of AB. What is the formula for slope? Slope or gradient is the same thing. What's the formula for the gradient?
y2 minus y1.
Yes. So what's the formula? We are going to write here the formula y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 is equal to, here also the same formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So now we have that we can just substitute the values. If we will take the point O and A, these 2 points, O and A means you have to take these 2 points, O and A. And in O and A, if you look at the points, we can say that this is x1, this is y1, this is x2, this is y2. So I can call any one of you. Abdul Rafi, can you substitute the values?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So just substitute the values and tell me what will be.
3k minus 0 over 2 minus 0.
Yes, 3k minus 0. 3k minus 0 over
2 minus
okay, 2 minus 0. Then the right side, we have a point A and B. A and B means, let me highlight those colors, A and B. Now what will be the x1 and what will be the y1 here? This
6
is
minus 3k.
x2, y2 and this will be x1 and y1.
6 minus 3k
6 minus 3k over
4k minus 2.
4k minus 2. Very good. So now simplify. 3k over 2 is equal to 3k minus 0 will be 3k only. So 2 minus 0 will be 2 only. So it will be 6 minus 3k over 4k minus 2. Now what we will do?
Cross multiplication.
Very good. We will do the cross multiplication, because whenever we have the fraction and between the equal sign, we always doing the cross multiplication. Do the cross multiplication. Yes, beta.
Ma'am, in this right equation, the 6 minus 3k over 4k minus 2. So can we cut that k and k?
No,
or
beta,
we can
no,
cut
not
2
at
by
all.
6.
Not at all. Why? Because this 6 minus 3k is one value. Okay? You cannot do the cancellation. If there is only 6 and down is only 2, then you can do the cancellation. Okay? But here, because this is 6 minus 3k, this is the whole one value. This 4k minus 2 is whole one value. This 4k minus 2 is one value. You cannot do the cancellation. That's why we will do the cross multiplication. Yes, Abdul Rafi? Continue with the cross multiplication.
3k times 4k minus 2.
Yes.
Is equal to 2 times 6 minus 3k.
Okay, then we will continue here, so you can see on the same screen. Yes, beta. Continue. Multiply them.
12k square minus 6k.
12k square minus 6k
is equal to 12 minus 6k.
12 minus 6k. Do you know how to do that, boys? We will multiply the outside number with inside every number. This one and then this one. Then after that, collect all k's to one side. Minus 6k plus 6k is equal to 12. Can we do any cancellation here?
Yes, ma'am. 6k and 6k cancel out.
Very good. Then after that, 12k square is equal to 12 only. Okay. So what will be the
12 divided by 2.
12 divided by 12? So k square is equal to 1. We need to find the value of k only. This is k square. How you will remove the square?
By putting square root on both sides.
Very good. We will write that by taking square root on both sides. By taking square root on both sides. So when you will take the square root on both sides, k square root is equal to 1 square root. Square and square root will be cancelled, and whenever we are taking the square root of 1, so answer will be 1 only. K is equal to plus minus 1. Why plus minus 1? Yes, any one of you can tell me why plus minus 1? Yes. Why plus minus 1? Because whenever we are taking the square root, we are not sure the value is positive or negative. So whenever you are taking the square root, you are writing with the plus minus sign. This you have done
So,
in
ma'am,
grade 7.
Yes, ma'am. We also did it in
ma'am,
first
after
term.
that, after this answer, so do we have to do like k is equals to 1 or k is
No, no,
equals to
no, no,
minus
no,
1?
no, no. Just this is the answer.
Oh,
This is the answer. Yes, boys. Any problem in this question? Any point you want to ask or any point that you didn't get it? I'm going to minimize so you can copy this.
Ma'am,
Yes?
like you said that when in the square root, we don't know if it's plus or minus. So we put both of them, right?
Yeah.
So
Whenever you are taking square root.
yes. So when we put, even if we put it in the calculator, if we put a negative number in the calculator, it never gives us the answer to it.
Yes,
Is this
it's never
the
give the
same
answer.
reason?
Yes, but what you have to do that when we are writing that for the square root always, if this is a rule that when you are taking the square root, you are writing answer in with the plus minus sign.
Like for example, if our answer is negative, yeah, a negative answer. So what do
Negative
we do with
negative
that?
value square root, your calculator will never give. It will give you the
Yeah.
error.
It will give, yeah, it gives us an error. So what do we
Yeah.
do?
No, we the number with negative square root we cannot take. You will not get the value like that where you have the negative number, the square root.
So is there any alternative solution to it?
It's not for your this grade, grade 8. In higher grade, you will get there is number iota is coming. So then we are using iota for the negative sign. This is for your grade, maybe grade 9 or 10, not for your grade 8. So in grade 8, you will always get the positive values whose square root you have to take.
Okay, well, thank you.
Boys, done with this
ma'am,
one? Yes.
ma'am, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, over there you wrote the points of slope of OA is equals to the slope of AB. So why it's not like this slope of OA is equals to slope of BC?
Is there any BC given in the question number 1A part? This question A part? Look at the question. My dear, the question is OA and B are collinear.
Oh, okay.
There is no C.
Okay.
Okay. The question is OA and B are collinear. That's why.
Oh, so that was in part B.
That
Okay.
was part B, where the C is where it is mentioned that OA is parallel to BC.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Any
can
other?
we do BO?
Or you can do OA and BO also you can do. Yes, then also you will get the same point. Same answer you will get. Because the slope of any 2 points are equal. You can keep equal. Boys, if you're done with this one, can we move to question 4? Then everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so move to question 4. Question number 4. Do you have your books right now with you?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so Hassan, read the question 4.
The coordinates of 3 points are A, 1 and 1,
Okay,
B,
3 points coordinates are given. Before there were 4 points coordinates are given, and now there are 3 points coordinates are given. What are the coordinates?
A, 1 and 1,
A is 1 and 1, then
B is minus 1 and 4,
minus 1 and 4,
C is 6 and K.
C is 6 and K. What is the question?
The question is the coordinates of 3 points are A, 1 and 1, B, minus 4 and 4, minus 1 and 4, and C, 6 and K. Find the value of K if AB
We
is
have to
perpendicular.
find the value of K when the line AB is perpendicular to BC.
BC.
What is the condition for perpendicular we learned yesterday? Slopes of perpendicular lines. Slope of perpendicular line means that m1 multiplied by m2 is equal to minus 1. Okay, it means that the gradient of point AB, gradient or slope, which word you want to use, gradient or slope? The same thing. Slope. Okay, so we can write that slope of AB multiplied by slope of BC is equal to -1. What's the formula for the slope?
y2
y2
minus
minus
y1
y1 over x2 minus
y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 multiplied by again the same formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 is equal to -1. So Hassan, substitute the values here. First of all, A and B. A and B means these 2 points. From these 2 points, you have to write this as x1, this as y1, this as x2, this as y2. Substitute the values.
4 minus 1
Okay, 4 minus 1 over
minus 1 minus 1.
minus 1 multiplied by the next pair is B and C. B and C. So what will be the values?
K minus 4.
K minus 4 over
6 minus minus 1.
6 minus minus 1 and the product is -1. Okay, simplified.
3 over minus 2.
3 over minus 2 multiplied by
K minus 4.
K minus 4 over
6 plus 1.
6 plus 1 means we can write it
7.
directly 7. 6 plus 1 that is equal to 7. So we can write it 7.
Yes.
Okay, then
Cross multiplication.
not cross multiplication. You can see here that we have the points. There are one fraction is this one fraction is this one. Between the multiplication sign is there. So what you have to do, first of all, multiply these numerator with the numerator, denominator with the denominator. So what will be the value? 3 multiplied
3K.
by these two both numbers. So what
3K
it will be?
minus 12
3K minus 12 over
minus 14
minus 14 is equal to
minus 1.
-1. Here you can do the cross multiplication because we have equal sign. Remember that equal sign, whenever we have equal sign, then only we can do the cross multiplication. Not like this situation where you said
Ma'am,
that.
it's if it's division sign.
No, beta. No, not cross multiplication. Cross multiplication only we are doing when we are having equal sign between.
No, I am asking when it will be division sign, what will we have to do then?
Where division sign? Here
Like-
like multiplication sign is there. We
Yeah.
will simplify how we are solving the division, up and down cancellation.
Okay. Like numerator, we will divide with the numerator, and denominator, we will divide with the denominator.
No, whenever we are having division sign and the fraction, you have done in grade 7 that we are changing the division sign into multiplication sign and flip the next fraction.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and then simplify. Here, what will be what you will do after that, Hassan?
We will multiply 3K minus 12 with 1 and minus 14 with minus 1.
Okay, so it will be 1 will be the same thing. So -1 multiplied by -14. I'm doing here, so it will be in front of you. The same thing. Here, continue. Yes. So 3K minus 12
equals
is
to 14.
plus 14. Then
Then 3K is equals to 14 plus 12. Then 3K is equals to 26. K is equals to 26 over 3.
So 3 8s are 24. You can write in the fraction or decimal. 8 3s are 24 and 2 is remainder. So K is equal to 2 whole. 2 by 8 whole. Yes, 8 whole 2 by 3 or 8.67. Both you can write. This is the answer. Very good. Thank you, Hassan. Yes, boys, any doubt in this point? In this question? Just read the question very carefully. If you understand the question, you can solve it very easily. The question was, coordinates, 3 points coordinates are given to you, and you have to find the value of k if two lines AB and BC are perpendicular to each other. So when the lines are perpendicular, means the product of their slopes is equal to -1. Write the formula: slope of AB, slope of BC. Slope of AB means only the whatever is given. It was given. This line is perpendicular to this line. So we will write slope of AB multiplied by slope of BC, that is equal to -1. After that, it's same. Any question related to this?
Ma'am, how many questions are in this exercise?
And this exercise 1 to 11 all, and then 14.
Okay.
Question number 6 is same as question number 4. That will be your homework. Okay.
Okay, miss.
After this, we will do question 5.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, can you repeat the homework?
Homework, question number 6.
Okay.
And everyone knows that how to post your homework. Don't create your own page. I will create the page for homework with today's date and whatever. And you have, if you upload on anywhere else, if you create your own page, I will not receive your work and I cannot check that. So be sure that you are posting on the same page. Done with this one?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
So can we move to question 5? Yes, boys. Can we move to question 5 if you people have
Yes,
done
ma'am.
with this? Okay, move. Yes, then we have to do again question 5 now. Question number 5. Question 5. Huzaifa, read the question, beta. Huzaifa. Huzaifa is not there. Mubashir.
Ma'am, can I read?
Okay, Abdul Rahman.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
yes.
Question number 5. Find
Mhm.
the equation of the line passing through the point.
Okay,
Part
so you have to find out the equation of the line. What is equation of a line? You have done in 6C.
Y is equals to mx
Y
plus
is
c.
equals to mx plus c.
Y is equal to mx plus c. This you have to find out. What is the A part of the question?
A part is -2 and 5. And
Minus 2
parallel
and
to
yes, these 2 points are given for the line, which you have to find out the equation, and one parallel line and parallel to the line. One line is also given, but that line is, yes, 3
3y plus
y
7x is equals
plus
to 29.
7x is equal to 29. So one line is given to you. You can see that this one line is given to you, parallel line. They are talking about the parallel line. One line is given, and for the other line, only 2 coordinates are given. Okay. So first of all, we will find out the slope for this second line, which we want to find out the equation.
Yes.
Okay. So Abdul Rahman, do you want to solve the question? I will help you.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. The question is, which equation is given to us? You have to continue from that. 3y plus 7x is equal to 29. Just convert this given equation to the standard form.
Standard form? Okay, ma'am. 3y.
Is equal to, take this 7x to other
3y
side.
is equal to 29 minus 7x.
No, write in this order. Okay. The order in this one.
Minus
X will
7x.
plus 29.
29.
So because we need y only here, so this 3 will go and divide the whole fraction, the whole equation.
Yes.
It will be
3x.
minus 7 over 3x plus 29 over 3. Is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what is the slope here?
The slope is the slope is minus 7 over 3x.
Slope is
Minus 7 over 3x and
not x, not x. Is
minus 7 over 3 and 29 over 3.
29 over 3 is how 29 over 3 is slope. Look at the standard form of the equation. Y is equal to mx plus c. Only m is a slope.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, m is slope. So here
Yes.
what is slope? What is
Minus 7 over 3.
Slope is minus 7 over 3. So what we have to write here after this, that you have to write, if two lines are parallel, if two lines are parallel, is it okay if I draw two lines for the parallel sign?
Yes, ma'am.
They have the same gradient. They have same slope or gradient, because we are writing slope, so I'm writing slope here. So if m1 is minus 7 by 3, so what should be m2?
Minus 7 by 3.
Minus 7 by 3. Now we have a slope, we have a point. So which other thing we need for the to find the equation of the line? You people have done this in last exercise. That equation is y is equal to mx plus c, that we want to find out. We have m now, we have x, we have y, we don't have the value of
C.
c. So how you will find c? C is equal to y minus mx.
Yes.
Okay, so substitute the values here.
1 minute, ma'am.
Y is, what is y given to you? The points are minus 2 and 5. It means y, this is x and this is y.
Yes.
Y
So
is 5.
y is 5 and x is minus 2.
M.
M is
Ma'am, minus 7 over 3.
minus 7 over 3. Minus no,
And x is minus 2.
minus 2.
Okay, so simplify this one. 5 minus minus plus, plus minus again minus, 7
5
twos are
plus
14 over 3. How we can make the denominator equal and simplify here? If you multiply this and this by 3,
yes.
so it will be 15 minus 14 over 3. So we will get the value of c from here.
1 over
C
3.
will be 1 over 3. Now we have c, we have m. So can you write the equation of a straight line?
Yes, ma'am.
Y is equal to mx plus c. So y is equal to m is minus 7 by 3x and c is, what is c?
1 over 3.
1 over 3.
C is 1 over 3. So this is the answer of your question, that you have to find out the equation of the line which is parallel to the given line. You can see the slope is same. Slope of the parallel line is this one. This is the second slope. And if you want to write at the back of the book, they give you the answer in this form. Like you can write them together here. 3 minus 7x plus 1 y. So take this 3 to other side. 3y is equal to minus 7x plus 1. They give the answer in this form. But if you will write in this way, that is also okay. So I am going to minimize it. I'm repeating the question because it's little bit different, and you can say maybe lengthy also. That's why I'm repeating it. Just listen very carefully again. Yes. What was the question, beta? You have to find out the equation of the line which is parallel to this line. One line is given to you and the points are given, and they said that these points are the line which is parallel to this line. Okay, so we have to find out the equation of that line whose points are given. So what we have to do, that which line is given to us, we will continue with that line. We will write it in the standard form, because the standard form is y is equal to mx plus c. So we will convert it into this form, x then c, and we get the slope. Because the lines are parallel, so their slopes are equal to each other. When you get slope, the next thing that you have to find out c, because the a, x and y are already given. So we use the formula, same formula, we will keep c to this side, take mx to other side, substitute the values x and y from the pair given in the question, and then m is the slope, whatever you already find, and just simplify, you get the value of c. When you have c, when you have m, you can just substitute in the final equation, and that will be your answer. Any doubt, any problem?
No, ma'am.
No
So
problem.
no problem. So the C part of the question is same as this one. Can you read that question? 4, 8 and parallel to the line.
Yes, ma'am.
4, 8 and parallel to the line.
Parallel to the line.
3,
Okay.
5,
So this is
7.
the same question I'm writing here for your homework. That your homework is question number 5. It's C part, and question number
We have to upload
6.
this on OneNote.
Yes, I'm going to create a page on OneNote for with today's date and this exercise number and question number. On the same page, you have to upload the homework. Same page.
Ma'am, for the campus people, you have checked the papers or our other sir?
No, your sir check the paper.
So,
He
ma'am,
didn't
how
share.
will we receive the marks?
Beta, you just send a message to your Sir Kamran Mirza. He will send you on WhatsApp.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, he will send you on your personal WhatsApp. As I have sent all the girls whose papers I checked for the campus one, I have sent them on the WhatsApp. So he will send you your paper, pictures of your paper.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Okay, boys, any doubt, any problem in this one?
No, ma'am, no doubt, no problem.
No, ma'am.
Okay, so can you please tell me your names one by one so I can take your attendance who are present today, because
Ma'am, I am Muhammad Abdurrahman.
from the very first one, from Abdul Rafi. Just
Yes,
say your
ma'am, present.
name so I can say Abdul Rafi is present. Yes. Then Abdullah Subhan is present. Yes. Then just
Ahmed
read.
Alam.
Ahmed Nawaz.
No, Ahmed Alam is first. Ahmed Alam is present.
Yes, yes, teacher.
Ahmed Nawaz is present. Then
Hassan Bajwa.
Hassan Bajwa is present.
Yes.
Then
Huzaifa
Present.
Ahmed.
Joseph Ahmed.
Huzaifa present. Then
Faik Kashif.
Muhammad.
Faik Kashif.
Yes, Faik. Faik is present.
Present.
Beta, tell your name by yourself. Then Mubashir.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Then Abdullah.
Abdullah.
Yes, Muhammad Abdullah. Do you have in your class or no?
Sir is in
No.
8A.
He is not in your class. That's why I want to verify, because I just take your name from OneNote, your OneNote. Mubashir is there, but Abdullah is not there.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then Abdur Rahman.
Yes, ma'am, I am here.
Then Ahmed Siddiqui.
Yes, ma'am, I am here.
Okay. Then
Arsalan.
Arsalan is here.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Then
Ashar Nadeem.
Sir, I am here.
I'm not sir.
Ma'am,
What's your, okay, what's your name?
Muhammad Ashar Nadeem.
Muhammad. I don't have your name, so I have to write your name. Can you please tell me your name, Muhammad?
Ashar Nadeem.
Ashar Nadeem. Okay.
Yes.
Then after Ashar Nadeem.
Muhammad Hassan Abid.
Okay. Hassan Abid. Then.
Muhammad Kundi.
Okay. He's present?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am, I'm present.
Very good. Then after that, Rehan Kashif.
Yes.
Then Noor.
Present.
Yes.
ma'am.
Then Zain
Yes.
and Zayan.
Present. Yes.
Where is Muhammad Danial?
Ma'am, he always says I can't join the meeting.
But before he was there, yesterday also he was there and he just left in
I
between.
think he left.
Yes, he left early. Yesterday also he left early.
But he was messaging me, my net's not working.
Okay, so only this is for today. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. And Noor, you are going to create a WhatsApp
Ma'am,
group?
I created.
Okay.
And you are also
Good.
added.
Okay, good. Okay, Allah Hafiz. Have a nice day. Only this much for today.
Okay.